Welcome. This is GSR High School Hype, and I am Joanne Watson. Today we have Coach Rogers from the Killeen Independent School District. He's the athletic director there. We talked a little bit about a couple of things before the show, and one exciting thing that he talked about was about the Jumbotron. Coach Rogers, could you tell me about the Jumbotron at Leo Buckley?
Yes, we just opened the stadium this year with a new video board. They call it the Jumbotron in most places, and it's where we can record plays and have instant replays and show the stadium and show the kids up in there giving support for their teams and the cheerleaders and the band at halftime. And it's been a really nice addition. The kids are excited about it. So
the stadium is almost like it is at college.
Yes, very much so. There's a lot of small colleges that don't have these things.
Right.
And so that's why we're excited about it. We're hoping it's going to bring some playoff activity into our stadium after our season is over.
Okay, from other districts.
Yes.
Wow, wow. We have a chance for some of our kids to be in this area to be in district, hopefully.
Yes, right now all of our teams are still alive as far as the playoff are concerned. Tonight, actually, they'll have a game, and some of them will decide whether they go on or not.
And being the athletic director, you kind of have to root for everybody. But from something that I heard earlier, you might have a little bit of pride in one of those teams. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, actually, I have pride in probably interest in two of those teams because I am a Killeen High School graduate. And then I returned back here 11 years ago now and coached at Killeen, my alma mater. And then when they opened up Parker Heights, I coached there for the first 4 years until I moved to the athletic office. So I'm a Killeen-roo at heart and a little bit of a knight as a coach. But I support all of our kids and all of our coaches, and I just really want them to do the best they can.
Okay, speaking about doing the best that they can, tell me a little bit about you get to oversee how the rules and things that oversee the kids and their academics, that sport together with those academics and how those mesh together. I know as a district you have to look at that. How does that work? What are the things that are in place?
Well, the UIL, which is the governing body of the state of Texas athletics, has a no pass, no play, which most everybody's heard of. And after the first 6 weeks of school, everybody in Texas checks the grades, and for those who are not passing, they become ineligible a week after that.
Okay.
And then there's a 3-week ineligible period, and then they check grades again, which is our normal grade check here because we're on a 9-week system.
Right.
And then if they're passing at the 9 weeks, then after another 7-day grace period, they become eligible again. So kids actually in football have an advantage because they play their games on Friday night, and at 4 o'clock on Friday, they become eligible again.
Oh, okay, okay.
So a lot of people don't know that.
They have to watch that eligibility. Now, tell me this. What was maybe one of the worst or the hardest cases that you had to deal with dealing with no pass, no play?
Well, it's always disheartening to see kids go ineligible, and you know, I don't know if there's a real specific thing. It's sad to see when a team is counting on someone and they're out there really trying, and it just, you know, they have a bad test and then then they're ineligible, and of course normally what that means is somebody will step up in their place and you know, fill that gap.
Right. And is there anything in the district that helps the schools to guide them in the right direction in order to be eligible again?
Yeah. All of our coaches run study halls and tutorials and release their kids to go to tutorials, which usually run right after the school day. And they just work with them. They bring teachers come in and volunteer their time to come into study halls, and they run those programs at all of our schools, and it helps kids, you know, get back on track. And a lot of the kids, the coaches are their teachers in the core subjects, because 70% of our coaches in KISD teach core subjects. A lot of people don't know that.
And they teach core subjects, not just PE, right?
Correct. They teach English and history and science and all of those foreign languages. We did a survey several years ago, and it actually kind of surprised me a little bit that we had that high a percentage.
Right, and sometimes they're harder than some of the other teachers, I think, sometimes.
Well, I think coaches are really great teachers because they take their coaching ethics into the classroom and do those things the same way, and drill the kids over and over until they get it. So I think you'll find that your principals will tell you some of their finer teachers are our coaches.
Okay. So what is up and coming in KISD that in the athletic department that we might need to hear about?
Well, the things up and coming in KISD period is our growth.
Okay.
And that just continues to go. And of course, there's rumors of a 5th high school and a couple more middle schools opening up. And with that growth comes a lot of challenges, and but a lot of exciting things too. Because things change, and if you're not under that understanding, then you're going to get left behind.
Right. Well, I look forward to hearing all those things and seeing that 5th high school possibly. And we're so glad that you came to visit us here on GSR High School Hype, and we hope to see you again. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much.